Okay, Anique, it's your turn. I'm gonna try and get a video put together here for you. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're about to watch a demonstration of a voice AI agent that's been trained on land use bylaw uh, number 27 for the municipality of Clare. And the bylaws just in regards to different requirements for land use, building, and development. Anique thought this would be a good idea for Stéphane. If you're watching this, just for you to see a demonstration of the voice capabilities for artificial intelligence, as well as Eva, she thought you might see some value in what a voice agent can do in regards to reciting some of these bylaws. This is I think it's maybe the third time that we've had a municipality ask if these voice agents can recite bylaws. They do so with extreme accuracy. So, very happy that they have the capability. It's just that a lot of you guys haven't really got into AI yet. So, even seeing this for the first time, you're like, whoa, robots are this far along ahead now. Maybe we should pay attention. So, typically for municipalities, a lot of the more technical aspects of city services, bylaws, procedures, all of those things are really great to get trained into voice agents, because training for them is a matter of hours, if not moments, for smaller things. But generally it's a lot faster to mobilize an AI agent to know these things than a human being. So I want to get Melissa on the phone, see if we can ask her some questions about the bylaw, so that you three can get a demonstration and then hopefully have a better idea about the sort of artificial intelligent agents we're putting together for municipalities here.
Hello, you've called the Municipality of Clare. My name is Melissa. How can I help you today?
Yeah, Melissa, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. What's up?
Yeah, my name is Alex, and I just got some questions about land use in the municipality. I'm looking at this bylaw right now. It's a very big and sophisticated document. Don't really have time to go through it. I just want to ask a couple questions.
Sure thing, Alex. I can help with that. What specific questions do you have about?
So I just want to know
No worries.
what's the purpose of the bylaw here?
The main purpose of Bylaw 27 is to guide land use and development in the Municipality of Clare. It aims to ensure sustainable and organized growth, aligning with the municipal planning strategy. It's all about keeping things orderly and meeting broader community goals. Anything else you're curious about?
Yeah, who's responsible for enforcing the bylaw here?
The municipality is responsible for enforcing Bylaw 27, and they get their authority from Nova Scotia's Municipal Government Act. This act gives them the power to adopt and enforce bylaws related to land use and development. Anything else you need help with?
Yeah, just give me 1 second here. Now, how do you guys define a commercial livestock operation? Because I'm thinking about having chickens in my backyard, but I'm not 100% on, what that means in terms of like selling eggs and stuff like that. So, what does that mean?
Having chickens in your backyard might not necessarily count as a commercial livestock operation, especially if it's just for personal use. But if you're planning to sell eggs or other products, it could be considered commercial. The bylaw would define a commercial livestock operation based on the scale and purpose of the activity. It's best to check with the municipality directly to see how they classify it and what permits you might need. Want me to help you get in touch with someone who can give more details?
No, you're doing pretty good. I'll let you know if I want to get a human on the phone here. I want to know though, for uh, a seasonal dwelling,
Got it.
how does that
What do you
work?
A seasonal dwelling is typically a place used for part of the year, like a summer cottage or cabin. It's not meant for year round living. The rules around these can vary, so it's good to check if there are specific requirements or restrictions in the bylaw about using and maintaining such properties. Anything else you're curious about?
Okay, so like how long in the year am I allowed to use a residence and it be deemed like a seasonal dwelling? And then, if I go past that amount of time and then it's my permanent residence, how does that work?
A seasonal dwelling is usually meant for part time use, not exceeding 182 days or about 6 months in a year. If you go beyond that and it becomes your permanent residence, you might need to comply with different regulations or zoning requirements. It's best to check with the municipality for any specific rules or permits needed if you're considering making it a full time home. Need help with anything else?
Yeah, I got a question. Like, in what situation would a construction or renovation project not fall under the bylaw?
Some smaller projects might not fall under the bylaw, like painting, changing occupants without altering the use of a building, or installing cabinets and flooring. Things like replacing windows or doors without changing their size or location also usually don't require. Got it. What else would you like to know?
Um, what happens if I don't comply with the bylaw?
If you don't comply with the bylaw, you might face penalties or have permits refused. It's always a good idea to make sure everything's in line with the regulations to avoid any issues. Need help with anything else?
Okay, so
All right, if you have
I got this terminology here. It's called like a setback requirement, and I'm still curious about that for commercial livestock operations. What are some of the like the measurements or the requirements that I got to follow here?
setback requirements usually refer to the minimum distance that a structure or operation must be from property lines, roads, or other structures. For commercial livestock operations, these setbacks can vary based on local regulations and the size of the operation. It's best to check with the municipality for specific measurements and guidelines related to your situation. Need help with anything else?
Yeah, I want to know from the front or the flankage yard, how much distance?
For a commercial livestock operation, the setback from the front or flankage yard can vary. Typically, these distances are specified in the bylaw to ensure safety and proper land use.
Do you know
It's
how
best
much
to
that
check
is?
directly. For a commercial livestock operation, the setback from the front or flankage yard is usually 10 feet or about 3 meters. If you need more details, it might be good to check with the municipality directly. Anything else you're curious about?
Okay. Um, you know what? That was pretty good. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to ask you here. Now, what is the official designation of the single zone in Clare? How do you classify it?
The official designation for land use in Clare is outlined in Bylaw 27, which governs how land can be used within the municipality. Each zone has specific rules and standards to ensure orderly development. If you need details on a particular zone, it might be best to check the bylaw or contact the municipality directly. Anything else I can help?
What's the overarching name for the zone?
The overarching name for the zone in Clare is the General Development or GD Zone. This classification covers all land uses within the municipality as long as they meet the bylaw's requirements. Anything else you need to know?
Yeah, just one more question. What does accessory use mean?
An accessory use is something that's secondary to the main use of your property. It's like a little sidekick that supports the primary purpose of the land or building. For example, if you have a home, an accessory use might be a small garden shed or garage. It can't operate independently from the main use. Anything else on your mind?
You know what? That was actually pretty good, Melissa. Thanks a lot for the help here. Is there anything else you'd want to share with me, given our conversation just about the land use bylaw here, and before we get going?
Thanks, Alex. Just remember to check with the municipality if you have any specific plans or projects in mind. They can give you the most accurate info and help ensure everything's good to go. If you ever need more help, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Bye now. So Stéphane, Eva, Anique, you can see there for the agents. I mean, I took a few moments to try and get her to understand a few of the things in the bylaw. If you heard something that might have been inaccurate there, it's just because she hasn't been tested. This was just for a demo, but I just wanted to give you an idea on what a resident or a citizen might encounter when they make a call in. Usually, with voice agents, they need to be strenuously tested so that the natural flow of conversation in a human-like way comes without errors. And you'll see a lot of different AI people say, "Hey, build your agent 2 minutes, 3 minutes." Yeah, you can get them talking in that amount of time, but getting them saying the things that you want them to say in the way that you want them to say them, that's a whole different ball game. And that is why our agency does pretty well in wrangling AI into basically positions and circumstances and context that allows them to function with a lot more accuracy and generally a lot more comprehension. So I hope you enjoyed that, Anique. This was your suggestion for Stéphane and Eva. So I truly hope that they appreciate it. This was a very, very icky document, not at all attractive to even look at, let alone read. So even when I was looking at this, I'm thinking to myself, what citizen in Clare is actually going through this and trying to make use out of it? And I suspect you're getting the same feedback as a lot of the other municipalities we get. It's just people are pretty much done with the whole website stuff. Like I am not sure how many or how much value or even time people are spending on the website just because municipality websites tend to get a little bit bigger than say a business website, so it does get cumbersome, especially if you're audience, specifically older age groups, are not so tech savvy. They just tend to like to speak to someone on the phone, which is great for the voice AI. So I'll leave this with you, Unique. If you watch this on YouTube, you just watched a demonstration of a voice AI agent trained on land use bylaw number 27 for the municipality of Clare. If you have any questions or you want to see a demo of your municipality or business in the form of a voice agent, feel free to visit peakdemand.ca and put yourself into a discovery call. Someone from our team, probably is going to be me for now, can do the demonstration for you, and yeah, hopefully we can get you started with your own agent. Sasha, she's going to be up and running shortly in her new and improved version. I cannot wait. And you guys will be able to call her and book a time with us when you need to. Alrighty, till next time.